NASCAR delivered one of its most dramatic qualifying sessions of the 2026 season at Chicagoland Speedway, where Denny Hamlin captured the pole position by the narrowest margin possible. Hamlin edged Kyle Larson by just 0.001 seconds, the smallest increment the timing system can measure, to claim his fourth pole of the season aboard the number 11 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota. The margin of victory was so slim that it set the stage for what promises to be an unforgettable race at the 1.5-mile oval in Joliet, Illinois. Chicagoland Speedway has returned to the NASCAR Cup Series schedule after a 7-year absence, with the last Cup race at the track occurring in 2019. The anticipation among fans and drivers alike has been building for months, and Sunday night's eero 400 will mark the first time Cup cars have thundered around this historic track in 7 years. The venue carries significant weight for the racing community, and drivers recognize its importance to the sport's footprint in the Midwest region. Hamlin's qualifying lap registered at 30.296 seconds at a speed of 178.241 miles per hour, while Larson managed 30.297 seconds at 178.235 miles per hour in the number 5 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. The 1,000th of a second separation between the two drivers represents the closest margin the timing system can detect, making this one of the most remarkable qualifying results in recent NASCAR history. This pole was Hamlin's 52nd career Cup Series pole, breaking a tie with Ryan Newman for 9th on the all-time list. In his post-qualifying interview, Hamlin did not shy away from acknowledging the role of fortune in his result. The veteran driver explained that he benefited from favorable track conditions that were beyond his control. The track surface at Chicagoland is extremely temperature sensitive, and the final group of cars ran under changing sky conditions that worked against them. Hamlin noted that the last 12 cars had full sun exposure, which slowed corner speeds considerably, and he believes if one more car had run after Ty Gibbs, that driver would have likely beaten him. The veteran also jokingly referred to himself as the Chicago Master, a nod to his 2015 victory at the track. Larson, who will start alongside Hamlin on the front row, found himself on the wrong end of this razor-thin margin despite running later in the qualifying order when tracks typically cool and improve. He is currently enduring a 42-race winless drought that dates back to his victory at Kansas Speedway in May 2025. However, few tracks suit Larson's driving style better than Chicagoland, where he holds the best average finish among drivers with multiple starts at 6.1 and was runner-up in both of the track's most recent races in 2018 and 2019. Larson admitted that re-watching his famous last-lap battle with Kyle Busch from 2018 has taken on new meaning after Busch's passing earlier this year at age 41. While the front row dominated headlines, RFK Racing produced a strong qualifying effort that flew under the radar. Chris Buescher qualified third at 178.153 miles per hour, and teammate Brad Keselowski followed in fourth at 178.089 miles per hour, marking the organization's first two-car top 5 qualifying result since Darlington in May 2024. Keselowski carries the distinction of being the only driver in Sunday's field with multiple victories at Chicagoland, having won at the track twice. The top 10 starting lineup reflects the competitive depth of the current Cup Series. Ty Gibbs, Christopher Bell, and Chase Briscoe claimed positions 5 through 7, all representing Joe Gibbs Racing. Bubba Wallace, Chase Elliott, and William Byron rounded out the top 10, creating a diverse grid featuring 4 Toyotas, 3 Chevrolets, 2 Fords, and one 2311 Racing entry. Pre-race inspection brought complications for 2 teams. Larson's No. 5 Chevrolet failed inspection twice before passing on the third attempt, resulting in car chief Jesse Saunders being ejected for the remainder of the weekend and the loss of preferred pit stall selection. The situation was more severe for Michael McDowell, whose number 71 Spire Motorsports Chevrolet failed inspection 3 times. NASCAR ruled that McDowell would not be permitted to make a qualifying lap, and he will start Sunday's race from 38th position while forfeiting pit stall selection and serving a pass-through penalty under green on the opening lap. Beyond the championship battle, the in-season challenge bracket continues to provide additional drama. Hamlin, seated second in the bracket, faces Eric Jones in the second round, while Larson matches up against teammate William Byron. The winner of each 5-race bracket receives $1 million, adding extra incentive for drivers performing well in this unique competition format. Hamlin's pole has significant implications for the championship picture. He now leads the Cup Series points standings for the first time this season, holding a 1-point advantage over Tyler Reddick. This gap becomes even more striking when considering that Reddick began 2026 with a 3-race win streak and once held a commanding 129-point lead. Hamlin has not been beaten in a full-length oval race in approximately 2 months, during which he won at Nashville Superspeedway, Michigan International Speedway, and Pocono Raceway, completing the first 3-race win streak of his career. At 45 years old in his 21st full-time Cup season, Hamlin continues to demonstrate elite-level performance. He is on pace to set a new career high in laps led by a considerable margin, and his recent form suggests he is a genuine title contender. NASCAR has returned to a chase-style playoff format for 2026, where the top 16 drivers in points make the postseason and the champion is decided over the final 10 races. Hamlin expressed confidence in this structure, stating that the destination feels more in his hands now and emphasizing that execution will determine who comes out on top. Chase Briscoe, a native of Mitchell, Indiana, voiced his hope that the track remains on the schedule amid uncertainty about Chicagoland's future. With talk of a downtown Chicago street race returning in 2027, the future of the oval is unclear, though Briscoe believes the venue has earned its place on the calendar. Hamlin summed up the competitive landscape by suggesting he feels like he is racing against his own approach, noting that he has given competitors so many plays from his playbook and now must execute against them. He acknowledged that their cars are exceptionally fast, and that balance will be key in determining who crosses the finish line first on Sunday night. The eero 400 is scheduled for 6 p.m. ET on Sunday and will be televised on TNT, with coverage continuing on truTV and streaming platforms. The combination of a track making its highly anticipated return after 7 years, a front row separated by the smallest possible margin, and multiple storylines converging on the championship battle makes this one of the most compelling races of the season. If you found this breakdown informative and engaging, please hit the like button to show your support for NASCAR coverage. Subscribe to the channel and make sure to enable notifications so you never miss our latest videos. Drop a comment below and let us know whether you think Hamlin can extend his remarkable oval streak or if Larson will finally break his drought at the track where he has come so close before. We want to hear your predictions for Sunday night's race at Chicagoland.